Good morning, everyone. Happy second to last full day before Friday at 12:30. Everybody gets to take a deep breath and know that you've got 2 weeks off. We're all excited to have that break. Come back refreshed in January, and then we've got only two more weeks left of the second quarter. So something that we'll do a little something new with Leopard Time for those 2 weeks. So when you get back, you've got these last couple days this week. If you have a D or an F in any of your core classes, you've got a couple days to make sure that work gets turned in, or you make corrections, or you figure out what it is you need to do. Because if you come back from break and still have a D or an F, then your Leopard Time is going to change a little bit. And students that have Ds and Fs, it'll be mandatory that you spend Leopard Time on priority days with the teacher in the class where you have a D or an F. And then you and the teacher will work out a second day that week when you also are going to be in that class, so that 2 days a week, if you have a D or an F, you're spending all of Leopard Time with that teacher. And hopefully that change of setting will give you some reminders about what needs to be done to improve that grade to at least a C. Make the best of it. Go there with questions, be prepared, because the alternative is, if we're not being productive in that setting, then maybe we need to spend all of lunch and Leopard Time in ISS until grades are improved to a C, and so that you might be there for a while. But we don't need to go that negative route. Let's try to work with teachers first and see if we can get the work done that way. Second change is when we get back, we have 2 weeks in the second quarter, then the third quarter will begin. And once we make that switch to the third quarter, your electives will change if you're not in the band, if you're not in a full year elective, but also lunch and Leopard Time are going to switch order. So if you are purple, you've been eating first, gold's been eating second. In the third quarter and the fourth quarter, gold will eat first and purple will have Leopard Time second. So think about, if you have Leopard Time with your 5th period teacher, you'll have it with your 7th later on, and vice versa. So that change of setting helps you guys, different kids you're with, reminds you of teachers have a chance to talk about expectations for what Leopard Time should look like, and it just gives everybody a little break from having that really long period with the same group of kids and same teacher. And then also want to say that especially in that purple lunch where we've got a lot of kids, those gold kids that come down after you, they see what a mess it is that you guys make in the cafeteria some days, and that's going to be reversed. You're going to be eating at the dirty tables because they don't get cleaned in between lunches. So when you're getting dismissed from lunch, please make sure, if there's not an adult walking by your table, just hang out for a second, because when Officer Parker or Mr. Milner or I, when somebody comes to your table, we're just checking to make sure that you're picking everything up. And when everybody gets up and leaves quickly, that's typically when we find a lot of leftover junk on the table. So please continue to do a good job of cleaning up after yourself, and make it a great break and make it a great last 2 days of the week. And we'll see everybody in the hallways and in class, and enjoy all that extra time with your family.